Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Chanel. For decades, Hollywood has whispered her name, a woman of timeless beauty and untold secrets. But now, at 60, Diane Lane is breaking her silence. The world saw the red carpets, the movie magic, the perfect smile. But behind that elegance was heartbreak, scandal, and survival. From forbidden romances to the painful truths she kept hidden for years, Diane is finally ready to tell her side of the story. What really happened behind those headlines? Stay tuned, because the truth about Diane Lane will leave you speechless. Diane Colleen Lane was born on January 22, 1965, in New York City, to parents who seemed made for the stage. Her mother, Colleen Farrington, was a glamorous nightclub singer and former Playboy centerfold. Her father, Burton Lane, was a drama coach and cab driver with a passion for the arts. From the outside, her childhood looked like a fairy tale, but inside, it was chaos. Love and ambition clashed constantly in their small apartment. When Diane was just a baby, her parents' marriage collapsed, leaving her life divided between two worlds: her mother's distant glamour and her father's struggling artistic life. Diane Lane's childhood was anything but ordinary. Raised by her father, Burton Lane, in a small New York City apartment above a theater, she grew up surrounded by scripts and stage lights instead of toys and bedtime stories. When her mother, Colleen Farrington, kidnapped her at 13 and took her to Georgia, Diane's world turned upside down. Yet her spirit couldn't be contained. At 14, she bravely ran away. Back to New York, back to her father, and back to her true self. That courage defined her life and artistry forever. At just 13, Diane Lane dazzled audiences in A Little Romance, 1979, alongside Laurence Olivier, earning praise as Hollywood's next big thing. Her natural grace and depth made her unforgettable. Soon after, she shined in The Outsiders, 1983, and Rumblefish, both by Francis Ford Coppola, proving she could hold her own among legends. By her early 20s, Diane Lane was a Hollywood star, gracing red carpets and magazine covers. But after flops like The Cotton Club, 1984, and Lady Beware, 1987, fame began to fade. Refusing defeat, she made a powerful comeback with A Walk on the Moon, 1999, and then stunned audiences in Unfaithful, 2002. Her raw, emotional performance earned an Academy Award nomination and worldwide acclaim, sparking rumors that blurred fiction and reality, a testament to her unmatched authenticity and depth. Behind the headlines was a woman who had lived through love and loss. Her first great romance came with Christopher Lambert, the French-American actor known for Highlander. They first connected in the 1980s, drifted apart, then fate brought them together again. In 1988, they married and later welcomed a daughter, Eleanor. For a while, Diane believed she had finally found peace, a home, a family, a love she could trust. But the demands of Hollywood and long periods apart began to fracture their bond. In 1994, after 6 years of marriage, they divorced. It broke her heart, not only for the love she lost, but for the family stability she couldn't give her daughter, the very thing she had spent her life searching for. After years of focusing on her career and child, love found her again. This time, it was actor Josh Brolin, a man known for his intensity and charisma. They married in 2004, and for a time it seemed like Diane had rediscovered happiness. But their marriage faced turbulence from the start. That same year, Brolin was arrested after a domestic dispute at their home. Diane called the police, but later described the event as a misunderstanding and chose not to press charges. The incident, however, made headlines everywhere. Despite attempts to heal, their relationship struggled under public scrutiny and personal challenges. After nearly a decade together, they divorced in 2013. But this time, Diane didn't collapse. She moved forward quietly, with dignity and grace. Throughout her career, rumors never stopped. The tabloids linked her to co-stars like Timothy Hutton, Matt Dillon, and even Jon Bon Jovi. Some believed she had a hidden romance with Richard Gere. whose on-screen chemistry with her in The Cotton Club and later in Unfaithful was electric. But Diane dismissed the speculation. Their bond, she said, was professional and built on mutual respect. She was also rumored to have brief connections with Nicolas Cage during The Family Man, 2000, Christopher Atkins from The Outsiders, and even Judge Dredd director Danny Cannon. Whether these stories were true or just Hollywood fantasy, Diane never confirmed nor denied them. Her silence became her shield. In an industry where image is everything, Diane Lane refused to let others define her. Hollywood tried to brand her, the innocent sweetheart, the tragic beauty, the forbidden lover. But she resisted. She learned that fame fades, but integrity endures. Publicists, studios, even contracts tried to shape her narrative, but she stayed true to herself. While others chased headlines, she chased authenticity. When the world demanded confession, she offered only her work. As the years passed, Diane's performances only deepened. From Under the Tuscan Sun to Nights in Rodanthe, Lonesome Dove, and later roles in Serenity and Let Him Go, she proved that timeless beauty isn't about age. It's about truth. Her co-stars, from Matthew McConaughey to Kevin Costner, often praised her focus, humility, and emotional intelligence. She became a symbol of resilience, a woman who had survived the glare of fame and still stood tall. Today, at 60, Diane Lane no longer believes in fairy tale love stories, at least not the kind written by Hollywood. She has learned that love is complex, fragile, and real. She's known great passion and deep loss, and through it all, she's learned that happiness isn't something you find in another person. It's something you build within yourself. Her life is no longer defined by the men she loved or the rumors that followed her, but by the peace she fought so hard to find. Diane Lane's journey is more than a story of fame. It's the story of a girl who was kidnapped at 13, who lived alone at 14, who rose to stardom, fell, and rose again. She faced betrayal, gossip, heartbreak, and judgment, yet never lost her grace. Hollywood tried to script her story, but she wrote her own ending. She is not the scandal they whispered about. She is strength, elegance, and survival personified. So the next time you see Diane Lane on screen, basking under the Italian sun, in Under the Tuscan Sun, lost in forbidden passion, in Unfaithful, or stealing hearts with a single glance, remember, behind those calm eyes lies a lifetime of storms. She's lived, loved, and endured it all. And she's still standing stronger than ever. If her journey moved you, drop a comment, hit that like, share, and subscribe. Because every Hollywood smile hides a story worth hearing. Thanks for watching.